Brian. He's my friend since high school, and we are starting a series about talking. Maybe you don't know, we are Indonesian, but we will talk in English. And how long will this series continue?
Maybe as long as
we can meet each other. Because we are still in holiday break. We have 3 months left.
Yeah, 3 months left for
about 3
our
months left.
universities.
The universities, and we hope like we can talk whatever you want to. Like we came up with so many ideas.
Let's hope that these brilliant ideas could came to fruition.
It's too intuitive to say that it is brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may not find it in the comment section that this idea is brilliant. No. So I'm holding these cards. This is the cards that my yearbook gave to us. Well, it's more like the not physical experience, but more like mentally experienced. Like in high school, we are already being serious about the academic stuff. But if you think about it, there are so many differences between us and our friends, and that's the most inconvenient feelings ever. Like we went to a national. What do we say? National curriculum, but we are in a private school, right?
Yeah.
We are in a private school in Indonesia, but we follow the national curriculum. The competition is real, but the way the friendship is, we can't really find good suitable groups for us.
Yeah.
We feel like we're the outsider.
Outcasts.
That's right. I think the things I hate most in high school is
The atmosphere.
yeah, the atmosphere. Like I don't feel like I belong there. That's what I hate most, right?
Yeah.
Which year you enjoyed the most?
Oh, which year? Which year did I enjoy the most? I don't know. Third year, because I don't have to wake up morning to go to school, and yeah, I don't have to meet some people that I don't really like, I guess. And the first year is pretty enjoyable too, but the second year is it's really unforgettable.
Yes, it's.
Wait, my mom's calling me. Shit.
We just graduated on May 8th.
7th.
7th, yeah. 7th of May, and you trust me. I've been since the time I graduated.
I think it's not much, but your growth is more when we don't have any studies at school anymore, I guess.
Yes, it's more like not about brain growth, but more like mental growth.
Yeah.
And also physical growth, because I do yoga.
Yeah. And I don't know.
More like after high school, during the holiday, I do yoga and I read a lot, even though I don't do much with math and things like the natural science I learned at school. So in that part, I cannot really judge myself because I didn't really touch it. I read about business, about investing, and all the things that you need to be an adult. And I think I know a bit about it already.
We are at the same class for
3 years throughout high school. Which high school class? I'm not going to tell it here because it's like I already forget everything of high school. It's like I don't think everything's like matter enough to tell it here. Like we want to talk about serious stuff, but not really serious. But high school crush is too childish.
It's not important.
So I'm not going to tell you about it. Yeah.
High school transforms me. What? I don't know. I think I'm the same person, but just as a human, we grow more. I think some of our personalities are getting more pronounced, getting more emphasized by years.
Like you discover yourself more.
Yeah.
So you don't think like you are having different. You are not different with your past self.
Yeah.
Step 4. Given a chance, who in school do you want to be for a day and why? I want to be a mix of my friend's personality, and I just want to experience how it feels to be an extrovert, to be someone who is so careless about everyone's opinions. Yes, I want to be someone who is so
Free.
attention craving. People who likes to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
I want to be that person and feel happy about it. Enjoy
Under the limelight.
under the limelight. Yeah. It's really not me. That's why I really want to try how it feels like to be that kind of person. And also being the first parable, like being the
Highest ranking
smartest
student.
person in the room for a day. I really want to know how smart people studies.
That shaped the person you are now.
So many. You can make a speech
Yeah,
about it.
I think the most important value that the school taught me is to be kind to others, I guess, because I was pretty like I don't really care about what other person's business or their suffering. I don't really care about them, but my school teaches me about it, and yeah, I hope I will be more caring to people around me, and it shaped me a bit what I am right now.
I think if it's me, I think I want to be no, what's the question? What are values? Values to be more caring, yes. And not being caring about other people's but not their opinions. To be more engaging with society and not being too afraid of trying new things like doing charity and stuff. Whenever I was trying to write about my personal statement for university, I always think like I can do more about this. I can do more about it, and I can be more talkable, more, someone who likes to talkative.
Talkative and outgoing.
Yes, more talkative and outgoing to anyone, even though it's like a group of boys or a group of girls. I really want to fit in, but not in that kind of fit in. Maybe we can elaborate it. I don't know
Yeah.
what's the term of fitting in. Having a study group, be more talkative and more being the first one to be proactive, making this and making that, be more outgoing.
Yeah. What I regret, not if it's me, I regret not joining any department.
Oh, I so
A bit.
regret for not giving my best to the writing.
I think it's a bit of the department stuff because I had some difficulties joining it, and I don't know. It's just another thing that not really I could able to talk to
I
a
also
person actually.
regret about quitting the student council. So I thought, but I wasn't in a really good mindset or mental place. So when I quit, I felt like it's the best for me and for my parents' opinion. But after it, if I'm looking back now, it doesn't feel right. If I can put myself out there, I think it's fine. It's better. being the head council.
Amy.
Yeah, I was like regretting of not trying that.
Call a friend you wish to reconnect with. I only communicate with people I really want to communicate, so I don't know. I think there's not a single person that I really want to reconnect with because I always stay connected with people I really like. So yeah.
High school to me was a life-changing experience that I don't want to go back anymore.
High school for me was lost because of the pandemic, but yeah. Okay, last one. This is epic. To me, friendship is about being there for each other. That's the most simple thing. It's very cliche, but it's very true. You won't like someone that they are not there for you, and you won't break your bones and break your nose for them. And yeah, friendship is partially about sacrifice and
So friendship is not like the ones that you watch in your movies like Harry Potter. It's more like friendship is more like you are there and they were at the same time and at the same place with you, and then you build a friendship with them. But when time evolves, it's not absolute whether you will be with them, whether you will be friend with them or no, or not. For me, true friendship is when you are not in the same place anymore, but you are still close with them and you understand each other even though you are not in the same place anymore. Yeah, these different places will be the challenge for friendship. Let's start with the music one.
yeah.
We have like the same taste. He introduced me to Lorde, and now I'm obsessed with Lorde. He also knows that I'm obsessed with Billie.
And we also like I don't know, Steven Universe.
Yeah, I introduced him to the
Yeah.
Steven Universe soundtrack, and it really helps me when I am having a confused mind, unfocused mind, or like anxiety.
It's
Serious.
it's
Relaxing.
It's a comfort space, I guess. The Steven Universe
Having
soundtrack.
it for mindfulness and really touch you with the simplicity of humanity.
Yeah. I also like rap music, so I listen to Juice WRLD, Roddy Ricch, and yeah, some.
Not me.
Yeah, she didn't really like rap. I like Eminem too, since I was a kid. I also listen to rock. I don't know. I guess I
I
like
listen to more
everything.
70s, 80s, 90s songs. Nowadays I am into the Korean retro themes.
And we also like reading books.
Okay, well, let's talk about books. I think I'm going first.
Yeah.
I read 9 books throughout these 2 months holiday already. It's more like because people have some reasons about reading books, right? And my motivation is to know as much as I can before I graduate high school. Anything outside my high school curriculum, like international politics, sociology. I also read about Feynman tips on physics, though I don't really catch anything about it
It's very interesting.
because my mind is not really that high in physics. Yeah, the physics is advanced, but the way he giving tips about calculus, I take notes on that. I also read about statistics, informal guide to statistics, and probability and chances, things like that. And I also read about Haruki Murakami. I first read his book this holiday. It's the one of
Colorless Suguru Tasaki
Yeah.
and his years of pilgrimage.
that one.
I know that. know
I
that.
always forget the title. But I have a list of what I learned there. 20 bullet points. I also read The Lord of the Rings, the first, the second, and the third book, which I only know the name of the second book. I think the Doors.
The first one is The Fellowship of the Ring. The third one is The Return of the King.
Yes. I just finished Harry Potter marathon.
Oh my god.
I should have done it when I was like in primary school.
Yeah.
I just realized when I was watching it, my brother came to my room and then he said, "I already watched all of it marathoning with my friends." I was like so
Yeah, you were missing out.
surprised. I was like so surprised. When? And like he said, whenever we have recess time in school.
Oh, wow.
Like so you watched it when it was like on 5th grade.
Yeah.
Like crazy, I
You
I
were
was
you were missing out.
extra interested in like
I
what we want to
I
talk.
haven't said mine too.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Sorry.
I just finished reading the Storm Before the Calm. I forgot to write it. Oh my god, I should have remembered who wrote about it. It's very good. It's about American politics and the forecast of the politics of the year 2020s of this decade and how this decade would full of chaos for America and next decade would be the rebirth of America. Yeah. The book that
Since we will meet often, you need to exchange your books to me.
yeah.
Your books are so cool.
I think I think I should borrow you more of my books. And what else do I read? I think
The blue one, the blue Tosca one,
the Tosca.
about neuroscience.
Oh yeah, the wait I forgot. Psychoanalysis by Sigmund Freud.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a bit too heavy. I haven't finished
Philosophy or
reading.
psychology?
Psychology, full. I mean, if
But not even psychologists knows and really aware about the psychoanalysis, right?
I think it's the Holy Bible for psychology majors.
Yeah, I think so. Like
Yeah, I'm not majoring in psychology, by the way. It's
yes, I am. If I'm in Indonesia, I really don't want to be in psychology because they can combine psychology and neuroscience. But if you're in Canada,
yeah,
as for example, they will combine psychology and neuroscience. That's so cool.
more of them become psychiatrists, and then actually being psychiatrist is way cooler than just being a counselor. Like most
That's right,
in
but
Indonesia, they just
when I was
become
like
a counselor.
asking my parents how to be a psychiatrist, then they say you need to be a general practitioner first,
Yeah,
and then you will have a specialized
major.
major for something about
Yeah, psychiatry
psychiatry.
and neuroscience.
Yeah. If you are having your degree from Canada, you cannot have a license to be a doctor here. So.
It's very difficult to be a doctor here. You
Yes,
the moment you become a doctor, you're already 30.
Yeah,
something.
and I don't really have many knowledge about being a doctor in Indonesia. That's what I heard from my family. So I don't really want to be a doctor because I have so many interests. When I was in high school, I was so confused because I have so many interests. And if just imagine I'm being a doctor and I wasn't really satisfied with it. How can I get out of it?
Yeah.
My parents already like burning their money a lot for it.
Yeah, it's become a vicious cycle. It's a deadly cycle for your stability of career and stuff.
You have to like be focused on it until you die. I cannot do it.
Yeah, it's a bit of pain in the ass. Another book that I like to read, it was about universe, I guess. I like reading Einstein and Hawking's theory on basically the universe about the relativity and black holes and stuff. It's very
I think the
interesting.
first time I can talk about physics to anyone is Brian. Remember when I was in the second grade and I read brief answers to big questions
Yeah.
about Stephen Hawking? The only one that I can talk about this is you. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like also during holiday season, I read the book, and the only friend that I can discuss with is Brian.